What up, Alpha Team? It's DJ AlphaTyler back again with another reaction, and y'all know we excited for what we got coming up today. Yes, I'm a couple of days late, but y'all know it's better late than never, right? Anyway, we come in here today for Tyson James with Good Old Days featuring Solie. I don't know who Solie is, but I did see Tyson talking about this. He was talking about remember them good old days with Grandpa and all that stuff, man. You know we're excited to hear Tyson talking about them good old days. We about to hear some things from a real man. Which, if you don't know, man, a real man in 2021, that's pretty rare. So without further ado, we're going to jump into this. But before we do, I got a couple of things I got to ask. Number one, if you guys haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below to join the Alpha Team. Ding that notification bell to get on the notification squad so that you always know when we got some new content dropping. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy the reaction. Get down in the description, find a bunch of ways to support the channel, get your reaction requests heard, all that, as well as to find the link to the original that we're checking out right here. If you guys don't know Tyson James, haven't checked this track out, haven't shown it some love, any of that stuff, make sure that you guys head over there and do the same. And if it's your first time, let them know AlphaTyler sent you. All right, without further ado, we're going to check out Tyson James, Good Old Days, featuring Solie. Let's get it. Yeah, hang on. I think we had an issue right there that I'm gonna have to clip out. So, since I'm pretty sure that happened, we're gonna restart this. Let's go. Yo, I don't know Solie, but she got a nice voice coming out of this. Let's go. Yeah.
I'm with Jesus when I change it like it this way. I will not conform cause I am in a better place. And I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face. Take me back to the good old days.
I like what she's saying right there. She's talking about seeking God's whole face, baby. Hey, if you ain't seeking the face of God, you ain't looking in the right direction. I'm just saying we need to be spending all of our time trying to find the face of God, trying to find his purpose in our life, trying to find his path, his vision. Come on.
I'm with Jesus when I change it like it this way. I will not conform cause I am in a better place. And I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face. Take me back to the good old days.
Yeah, take me back to the good old days. When everybody talked, it was face to face. Now it's FaceTime, wishing I could change your ways.
Boy, listen to what my man's saying right here. He's saying them good old days when everybody talked and it was face to face. He's saying now it's FaceTime. I'm trying to change your ways. He's saying, but how am I supposed to get through to you when we ain't sitting here having a real conversation? We can't get together in fellowship. We can't love. We can't talk. None of that stuff, man. We sitting here, we FaceTiming each other. When was the last time you saw somebody close to you? Everybody, whether you're scared of the pandemic or you just too caught up in your own life, nobody gets out to go visit and see each other anymore, man. Come on with it.
Back to the good old days. When everybody talked, it was face to face. Now it's FaceTime, wishing I could change your ways. I'm in a race now, wishing I could change the pace, man.
Hey, and that's facts too. We on the home stretch, man. You better be sprinting. But I'm in a race now, wishing I could change the pace and everything. Man, I don't want to be going this fast. I'm trying to get this thing out there, man. I need more time. You know what? I gotta touch more people quicker. I'm trying to get you to understand. But I'm in a race right now. I wish I could change the pace, but I can't. I'm still stuck on my path.
Everybody needs to slow down. I'm a man, forget about all the pronouns.
And that's a fact too, right there. Listen, my man, if you're new to the channel, we pause a lot. But he's saying right there, everybody needs to slow down, man. Everybody does need to slow down, man. Stop working yourself to death. Stop dying with all this stuff that you ain't got time to connect with another human being and everything. Slow down. And he's saying right there, though, I'm a man. Forget about the pronouns. We don't need the he, she, they, they, whatever new nonsense has been made today. Come on.
Wish I knew then what I know now. Never would have left, I would have stayed in my hometown. I go to work and my wife, she cook. She making me meal, I might be hooked. I tried to live my life by the book. I made up my mind, it's the life I took.
Hey, big facts. Y'all know Tyson lives his life by the book anyway. But he talking right there, he's saying, I go to work, my wife, she cooks. Hey, same. My wife, I got a housewife too, man. Ain't no shame. In 2021, society wants you to think it's a shame. Society wants you to think you ain't supposed to live like that, right? My wife gets shamed, man, by other moms, by other women. Y'all talking about empowering women. Bro, we could make it work so that she could do what she wanted, and what she wanted was to stay home and raise our children. And yet she still gets shamed by other women. Tell me how that's right in 2021. We talking about empowering women? How you empowering a woman when you shame them for being a traditional woman? It's like he said, man, it's biblical too, though. He's saying he lives his life by the book. Absolutely. My wife, number one. My daughter, number two. Let me rephrase. God, Jesus, number one. My wife, number two. My daughter, number three. You know what I'm saying? That's biblical. I'm sorry. If you ain't looking at your significant other as outside of God, if you ain't looking at them as the top, if you put your children, because a lot of people want to put their children top. Nah, man, it's my significant other first, then my children. Don't get me wrong. That don't mean I don't love my kids. That don't mean my kids are way down the list or anything like that. It's close. But I know who gets that priority spot for me. And that's scripture. You know what I'm saying? That's where he's going right here. And he talking about, though, he's saying, my wife, she stay here, she making food. I'm going out and working. That's what God called us to do. Men, if you're able to work and your wife don't have to, why ain't you taking care of your family like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, no hate. If y'all both got to work, I get it. Times are tough. It's hard in this world to make it work like that. I'm just saying, don't be ashamed of it if that's how you going.
Listen, the man ain't the head of the house. He is the head of his spouse. Yeah, he better get off the couch and make something happen. Do you remember the vows?
Tyson just calling men outright that, listen, the man ain't the head of the house. The man is the head of his spouse. It's like we almost just talked about this a second ago. You know what I'm saying? Get out and make something happen, man. Do something. Lead your house. Lead your spouse. Lead your family in a better direction. And that starts with you realizing the man is the head of his spouse. I'm sorry, man. That's Bible. I know a lot of people going to be mad about this one.
Good in the bad, good in the bad, the thick and the thin, I'ma stick to the plan. I listen to him and I'm lifting my hands. You're a man or a woman, I'm sick of the trance. Shaking.
Yo, y'all heard that too, though. You're a man or a woman, he's sick of the trance. Yo, you better be careful, man. Bryson said the other day, that one track he dropped, he was talking about some of this. He said Spotify wouldn't let him put it on there. I'm just saying, I ain't telling you to be careful. I know Tyson would never sacrifice, and I know Bryson never would either. I know neither of them dudes would ever sacrifice their values for the sake of getting something on a platform. But I mean, look at how crazy it is, man. He ain't said anything that ain't scripture, you know?
In your fist up, but God, you a mess, and you know that it's cap. You know that it's cap. I remember those days, they were the best, and I wanna go back.
I'm with Jesus when I change it like it this way. I will not conform 'cause I am in a better place.
Facts, man. We in such a better place than we were before we found God, though. Preach.
I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face. Take me back to the good old days. I'm with Jesus when I change it like it this way. I will not conform 'cause I am in a better place. And I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face. Take me back to the good old days.
This is a straight and the narrow. I keep my eye on the sparrow. The Bible will cut to the mirror. He is the shooter and I am the arrow.
Hey, he's saying right there, too. He's saying he keeps his eye on the sparrow. He flying straight. He following the way that the sparrow's flying, man. We going in that straight line and everything, man. We going straight. And he's saying he's the arrow. He's saying God's the one that's shooting. He's saying God's pulling that thing back, man. He's saying I'm going in that straight direction. I'm taking that true path. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go.
Wish we could turn back time. Rewind. Back when your word was fine. Back when they didn't blur the line. When a man had courage and he earned his dime.
Hey, facts, man. Man, Tyson gets me so pumped, man, because, like, Tyson says what so many of us want to say every day. He's parading that. He's championing that. And he really carrying it with him. And you know what? Like, there will come a time, no matter what. And this is the thing a lot of us got to realize, like, I'm sorry, we facing some dark times in our near future. There is going to come a time, and we'll witness it, when somebody like Tyson gets shut down. I can't say for a fact that we'll witness it, but I firmly believe we'll witness a time when somebody like Tyson gets shut down for this message right here. But what's he saying wrong? What's he saying that's incorrect? Listen to what he said right there, though.
He is the shooter and I am the arrow. Wish we could turn back time. Rewind. Back when your word was fine. Back when they didn't blur the line. When a man had courage and he earned his dime.
He's talking about going back to the time when they didn't blur the line, when a man had courage and he earned his dime and everything. He's talking about when men were men, man. Get out here, work, do what you got to do, man. Tyson just built his house. You know what I'm saying? My man just built a house. Most of us, I mean, we buy a house and we don't even want to take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, everybody want a handout. Everybody want to cry when it doesn't pan out.
Hey, and that's facts too. How many people mad about all these government checks stopping and everything? They ain't coming quick enough and everything. Get your butt outside and do a job, man.
They want safety, they attacking the man now. Now they want grace and the mercy tank ran out. Man, take me.
They want grace and the mercy tank ran out. Sucks, man, when you're dependent on somebody. That's the sad thing about dependent on somebody. What happens when that well dries up? What happens when you can't pull anymore?
They want safety, they attacking the man now. Now they want grace and the mercy tank ran out.
Yeah.
Man, take me back to the good old days. I ain't a lazy cat, I'ma work for mine. I'm known to break the back. I got purpose, I carry the daily strap.
Hey, and that's facts, man. He talking about he got purpose. He's carrying his strap. He's taking his protection everywhere. But he also saying he gonna go out and work. He gonna break his back. He's saying, take me back, man. I ain't lazy. Take me back to them old days. I don't want to be in this time right now, man. I don't fit this time. Facts, brother. Let's go.
Listen, I will not give up and I'm gonna fight to the day that I die. Put the man in the home. If he's standing alone, then he's standing with Christ. The man is the head of his wife. I'm saying you better know that. This is the way that it works, and man, we need to go back.
Hey, I'm saying if you don't have if you don't understand the biblical structure of a household, if you don't understand where the man stands, where the wife stands, where the children stand, where everything stands, and that God is the centerpiece of it all, your house is going to be in disarray, man. Facts. And it's so out of fashion. That's why you see so many parents split up. That's why you see so many kids, you know, growing up in broken homes and everything like that. That's why you see so many people that don't raise disciplined children. You see children growing up not knowing how to take care of themselves and everything. All that's in what he's talking about right here, man. Get your household in straight. I'm telling you, if you are a man right now and your household is not lined up with a biblical definition of a household, it might last. There is a chance it could last the way it is. Get it lined up, though, and I promise, man, you're going to find stronger foundations. And a house built on a weak foundation, what? Get down in the comments. What?
I'm with Jesus, will not change it like it this way. I will not conform, cause I am in a better place. And I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face, take me back to the good old days. I'm with Jesus, will not change it like it this way. I will not conform, cause I am in a better place.
Yeah, how pretty is this hook, though, for real?
And I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face, take me back to the good old days. I'm with Jesus, will not change it like it this way. I will not conform, cause I am in a better place. And I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face, take me back to the good old days. I'm with Jesus, will not change it like it this way. I will not conform, cause I am in a better place. And I would rather enter through the center gate. I'ma seek his whole face, take me back to the good old days.
Jesus, I will not change, I like it this way. I will not conform, I'm in a better place.
And that's one thing. I mean, we're talking about I will not conform. I'm in a better place. A lot of people in the world today, a lot of organizations, a lot of reasons, a lot of things, causes, so on and so forth. Y'all all see it. The world wants us to conform today. You gonna give in? Is that the place that you're gonna go to?
I would rather enter through the slender gate. I'ma seek his whole face, take me back to the good old days.
Man. So that was Tyson James, Good Old Days, featuring Solie. And listen, man, that song spoke so much truth to me. That song really hit the nail on the head. I mean, we talking real talk. We talking about them good old days. We're talking about men being men, man. Get out, be a man, work, take care of your house, lead your spouse, do what you are called to do. I was talking to my boy Wixter earlier today, and I was talking about, you know, a couple of years ago I decided to set out a garden for the first time in a long time, and I said I was really studying a lot, and you know, I was looking at that original call back in Adam, man, back in Genesis with Adam. Men were called to work the land. We were told to work the land for the rest of our time. How many men still work the land? Or do you want to just go to the grocery store and buy everything that your household consumes? You know what I'm talking about? How have we moved so far away that we've even gotten away from that original charge that God gave us, man? God gave us that, and we've moved to a point where we depend on who? Do you know even who raises the food that you eat today? Think about how much has been. Think about your dads and granddads, and that's what really kicked me. Was I thought about my dad, I thought about my uncles, I thought about my granddad, I thought about, you know, generations of my family that had been raising, you know, gardens, raising livestock, raising all this stuff. In addition, you know, yeah, you're gonna go buy a can of beans or something like that, but I mean, how much, you know, every year it was a point they had to raise that garden. Their wives were canning at some point, you know what I mean? Like they were, you're giving away vegetables and everything to neighbors and all that stuff because you got so much. Why did we get away from taking care of ourselves? How did that fall out of fashion? It don't even make sense that fell out of fashion. You know what I'm talking about? If you really think about it, give it that attention it deserves. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. But anyway, we got to get back to, as a society, we got to get back to, as a mindset, even as a subset of society, we got to get back to that mindset where men are men. Take charge, be a man. That's all I got. Y'all let me know what you guys think about this track down in the comments. Let me know, you know, how did this one hit you? What do you think about it? So on and so forth. Connect with me over on the social media. As always, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Link is in the description of this song we were checking out. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to Tyson James if you haven't already. If it's your first time checking him out, let him know in his comments, AlphaTyler sent you over, and let him know what you think. Let him know where you stand on the message. I promise if you don't like it, he can still handle whatever you got to say. But hey, while you're in that description, there's all kinds of ways to support this channel as well. Check them out, see if any of them fit you. But that's all I got to say. I'm DJ AlphaTyler. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a minute. Hope you're staying safe, taking care. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. Huzzah!
That's right, because the managers won't take their balls. Grab your balls, you a grown-ass man. Whining and crying like it's a part of your plan, can understand. Yeah, you're rapping that you go hard, rapping with no bars. Reckon you a joke, only ripping off the real stars. I got the diabolic rhyme, and you know we're gonna have one hell of a time. Stick a sip of the shot, common sense in your mind, been